Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Mindspun, your channel for your music fix. And this time, we're gonna talk about the new, highly anticipated track OHMS that was released yesterday by California rockers Deftones. A track that has been teased a lot lately, so its release wasn't much of a surprise, but I am still really excited that it's finally out. And we actually talked about the teasing process in our last episode here at Mindspun, so be sure to check that out if you haven't already. And with all the speculation, we can now fully confirm that fans were right that the new album would be called OHMS and that it would be released on September 25, as they discovered through the teasers the band were releasing these past few days. The first single, OHMS, the title track, came out yesterday, August 21st, accompanied with an excellent video for the track directed by Rafa Toon. So congratulations to Rafa Toon and Deftones on that video. The album cover was also released, and it's okay, it isn't bad, but I felt it was a bit plain for my taste. I prefer their past album covers, with Diamond Eyes being my favorite. Also, the album will consist of 10 tracks. We found the track list on Apple Music, and here it is. It starts with Genesis, then Ceremony, Urantia, Error, The Spell of Mathematics, Pompeii, This Link is Dead, Radiant City, Headless, and OHMS. Funny enough, OHMS is the first single, but the last song on the album, so it will be interesting to see how it fits in with the rest of the tracks once the album is released. Also, I always like to check out the track list to see which titles cause the most excitement in me to hear once I have the new album. For example, The Spell of Mathematics sounds like it will be an interesting song just by the title, as well as This Link is Dead and Pompeii. Now, to get on with the track, I have heard the track about 5 times now, and to be honest, at first listen, I was not 100% sure if I had fully dug the track. I don't know if it has ever happened to you guys, but sometimes you need the track to grow on you to fully appreciate what is going on. And I really dug the intro since it sounds hopeful and heavy at the same time, and I appreciated the return of more riffing that was quite lacking on Gore, the band's previous album from 2016. And it was also really cool to see Stephen Carpenter rocking out a signature ESP 9-string guitar, which he talked about a bit on an Instagram post on his personal Instagram, so be sure to check that out. And I am sure that we will hear more of that guitar on the rest of the album, with some heavy-ass riffing, which I have always been a fan of since Steven has a way to create riffs that are simple, heavy, and catchy. Now, I say I wasn't sure if I had loved the track at first listen because it wasn't one of those songs that catches you by surprise with several twists or that has a big epic intro. Take, for example, Tempest. Or, I don't know, something that immediately surprises you at first. But with each listen, the track is really growing on me, and I am really enjoying more what each member is doing on the piece. For example, the way Chino's vocals soar on the verses, "We're surrounded," with the texture created by Steven on guitar, while Sergio Vega is holding the groove on the bass alongside Abe pounding on the bass drum. Or how there are small breaks in the song with the guitar playing by itself that divide the intro with the first verse or the chorus with the second verse. Or the ending riff at first seemed okay, but now I really enjoy it, and I have also noticed this layer that was probably added by Frank Delgado that starts to swell up in volume until the song finishes with the last chord in a hopeful kind of way for my ears. And all these sections make more sense and seem more interesting with each listen. I now fully understand the song, not that it's a complicated song, but it has its details and a certain flow that I think grows on you. The production of the track is really enjoyable as well. It sounds big and lush and texturized, really in a Deftones manner, so I think Terry Date did a great job with Deftones for this new track. And regarding the lyrics, I found an interview with NME where Chino talks a bit about the lyrics and their meaning in the song. He said the following: "As the last song on the record, it is kind of sung in retrospect. It is looking back not just at the batch of songs that came before it, but our lives and our surroundings. The verses are reflecting, but the chorus kind of says, yes, this, but this. It is saying that time will change with the decisions we make. It is a question and an answer. The very first line of the song is, "We are surrounded by debris of the past." That is not directly about one thing. It could be about an experience or a relationship, but honestly, in my mind, I was thinking about the environment, the world, and the earth. The chorus is saying that we're going to remain here together and nothing's gonna change that. He continued, "It is a dichotomy of reflecting on negative things, but coming out of it optimistic." I have always liked that Chino's vocals, with time, have become more dreamy and not that obvious. So I think it is really cool that the lyrics could be about multiple things. For example, the surrounded by debris of the past line, where it could be an experience or relationship or something else. Like he mentioned in the interview, I feel those types of lyrics are my favorite since you apply them to whatever you want in your life and perspective. Also, in the interview, Chino talks about how OHMS represents the rest of the album. Regarding this, he mentions the following. "It sounds like we're in peril when the song starts with a riff that is all angular and dirty, then all of a sudden it lifts up with the chorus. That is a good scope of where this record's at, and as a Deftones song in general. That yin and yang of what we have always done of making very brutal music while having these lush overtones and undertones within it is what makes us who we are. We have never just been a metal band. We have never just been an alternative band. We have always just been us. We feel comfortable in never having to choose and let the songs unfold in an organic way." So it seems that this will be a classic Deftones album from what Chino is saying. But I still hope there are some surprises here and there, but honestly, Deftones don't know how to make a bad record. I mean, for some fans, Gore could be the case, but I feel it has some stellar tracks like Phantom Bride, for example. But anyways, I think if you haven't heard this track, or you already did and wrote it off on the first listen, give it a chance. I think it is a grower, a track that requires multiple listens. A slow burner, if you will. And anyways, that is my review for this new track by Deftones. Let us know in the comment section how you feel about this new song, and if you're excited for the forthcoming album coming out on September 25th. And if you enjoyed this video, please give us a like, subscribe to our channel for more musical content, and let us know in the comment section what else we could make better so we can always improve this channel. And we will see you all in the next video. Stay safe, everyone.